There is some youngsters in Australian cricket, Flow Man Rising. I know it is the Flow Friday Night Sports Show winter edition, but we talked a little bit about footy in the summer edition, so surely we can talk a little bit about cricket in the winter edition. Can we not?
I reckon you just got your toys back in the cot there
No,
after last outburst.
Throwing them out again.
Yeah, you're just off of football after the VFL. Now you're on to cricket again. But yes, you are right. 16 Aussie cricketers have been named in Indian Premier League sides, but also some of our cricketers are heading to England for the 100 competition.
That's right. Now, the 100 I'll explain for you a little bit later on, but let's work our way through the clubs in the Indian Premier League and see where some of our Aussies are going. The Delhi Capitals, they're going to be coached by Ricky Ponting, and Steve Smith and Marcus Stoinis are heading there, so they've got nice, significant paydays. Kolkata Knight Riders, Pat Cummins and Ben Cutting has got a gig there. For the Mumbai Indians, Chris Lynn and Nathan Coulter-Nile will be going around. For the Punjab Kings, it's Moises Enriquez, Riley Meredith, who has burst onto the scene, and Jai Richardson. So 3 Aussies at the Kings. The Rajasthan Royals, Andrew Ty is the sole representative. And talk about a team that loves Aussies. What about the Royal Challengers Bangalore? Dan Christian, Glenn Maxwell, Kane Richardson, Daniel Sams, who... Actually, I'm not sure if he'll still be going because he's just been diagnosed with COVID-19. So hopefully he'll get over that soon enough. Adam Zampa as well. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus the head coach, who is Simon Kadich. So, wow, that's got to be nearly a third of their squad.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it? And Sunrisers Hyderabad, they've got David Warner and Trevor Bayliss as their coach. And isn't it interesting that Josh Hazlewood, Mitchell Marsh, also Josh Philippe, and also I think a number of others have actually announced that they're not going to play because they want to concentrate on their home cricket.
Yep, they want red ball cricket, or they just want to spell. In Mitch Marsh's case, he just wants to make sure his body holds up, apparently. So the 100 now, this is a very, very long-awaited competition. So the 12-month delay due to the pandemic means we've had to wait a little bit longer to see it. And I can't wait to have a look at it. I think it's another interesting innovation. So it is, as it sounds, the 100 is a 100-ball innings, and I believe they bowl 10 ball overs. So there'll be 10 ball overs bowled.
I'm not as excited about it as you are, and this might be where I toss my toys out of the cot. I reckon this is just an absolute waste of time. When you look at this 120 balls, what's the difference between 100 and 120 balls? It's just a stupid nonsense. It's nonsense to me.
I don't know. Different format. I think it goes through a bit quicker as well because I think they bowl the first 5 overs, 10 ball overs from one end, and then they bowl the other from the other end, so it goes quicker. I don't know. But there's a few Aussies, guys and girls, taking part in the 100 in England, assuming it all gets off the ground with COVID, and it looks like it's going to. Have a look at some of the names, too, if you don't mind. The Birmingham Phoenix. So in the girls' side of things, Ash Gardner, Elise Perry. On the guys' side of things, Adam Zampa and Andrew McDonald is the men's head coach. Ben Sawyer, apparently, is the women's head coach. So we've got them surrounded there.
I have London Spirit with Glenn Maxwell, and Shane Warne is back. Bit of coin in it for Warney, I reckon.
Yeah, I think so.
Manchester Originals, they've got Simon Kadich as just the coach in that one. And the Northern Superchargers, Nicola Carey is one of the ladies, and also Elisa Healy. And good to see in the Oval Invincibles, Rachel Haynes making that squad. Nice to see Sophie Molyneux get to the Trent Rockets. And the Welsh Fire has Beth Mooney and Meg Lanning on the girls' side. And then we go, I want to just, before we wrap this, I want to ask you about the UK county cricket this year. Have a look at some of the Australian players who are playing in county cricket for their respective clubs. Derbyshire have got Ben McDermott. Now, if he goes well enough, he might start to put his name forward for Test selection a bit more often.
Well, unfortunately, he's only playing the one day in the 2020s over there. I'd love to see him play the red ball game as well. Billy Stanlake, who's one that I'm really looking forward to seeing how he goes in English conditions. Peter Siddle, who's retired from first-class cricket, from international cricket, still going around in the first-class ranks. He's playing the first-class season for Essex. Cameron Bancroft, obviously hoping to turn his fortunes around in first-class cricket, has been picked up by Durham. And Marnus Labuschagne, this guy can't get enough cricket. No. He would play cricket all day, every day if you let him. He's playing. Dan Worrell, all formats for Gloucester. Michael Neser as well for Glenmorgan. I think I've pronounced that terribly. Jackson Bird is going around for Lancashire. For Leicestershire, Marcus Harris. We need him to get some runs in English conditions. And Josh Inglis. Middlesex. We've got Peter Hanscom and Mitchell Marsh, who's only playing the 2020s, and Hanscom's only playing the first class and the one-dayers. For Nottinghamshire, it's Dan Christian playing the T20s. Sean Abbott, first class and T20s for Surrey. Travis Head, all formats for Sussex. And Worcestershire, Ben Dorcius playing the 2020s. And Travis Head, that's significant that he's playing a county season with Sussex. We wish him all the very best. He'll need to score about 7,000 runs at an average of about 600 to get back in the Test team.
Oh, dear, you're not going to throw your toys out of the cot again here on our first Friday night sports show. I've done it this particular segment. I don't agree with this 100-ball thing. I reckon if you're going to pay your money to go through the gate, you deserve more than 200 balls of cricket. If you want to go there and put your money on the table, you should get your money's worth. But there'll be a lot of folk that will say that there's plenty of other exhilarating action in 100 balls, but I'm yet to believe it, and I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, Flow Man, not happy. No. I'm a cricket traditionalist like yourself. It is the Flow Friday Night Sports Show.